Hey Facebook, long time no see. Don't mind the lighting, my cat is actually on the table and she's affecting the salt lamp that's next to me. Come here, come on. Go say hi to the people. Alright, I came on here to share with you, and Shadow decides to share with me too, my, what was in my my shop order for this month, for all the goodies that I do that keep me sane. You gonna go down? There you go. While I'm dealing with a lot of different stressful situations. So as you all probably are aware, or if you're not, you will be now. I have a monthly wellness box that comes every month. And so I wasn't doing a lot of videos on it. If you follow my other videos that I did in the past, you'll know what I get and what I was doing. I used to change up my monthly one for a little bit. But now I've decided to just keep the monthly one as the monthly one, hence the monthly subscription. And then do a shop order when I need it. So the shop order ones, I really just focus on what I need beyond my regular essential orders of products. So basically, if y'all know me before, I was getting none other than the Ninja Red, the antioxidant drink that I've been doing every night. Well, every morning actually, since I started the 30-day January challenge a year ago. And I noticed that after 30 days of having a Ninja Red packet, or 2 ounces of a Ninja Red if you have the glass one, a day, my body felt a lot better. A lot better. And my bones weren't aching as much. So I kept it up, and I've been keeping it up pretty good. And through all of the crazy chaos I've been dealing with and stuff, I do believe that that is actually what has really helped me, support me, and keep me solid. So anyways, I just wanted to share with you what came in the mail the other day. And yes, my orders are at the end of the month, and I know tomorrow is March, so just bear with me. And I know this is kind of weird. I tried doing it at a certain time later, and usually sometimes I work on Monday nights, so this is why because I close at my job, so it's just a little bit chaotic, and I'm scatterbrained. But these are basically what I ordered that are the essentials that I got beyond my 2 basic things, which are basically the Ninja Red, like I said, and Inner Defense. My Inner Defense is also these caplets that basically are clear. I take one every single day, along with my Ninja Red, and they're squishy. They have the Thieves combination essential oil combo in them, and a bunch of other stuff, which is really good for you. Oregano, and basically, you can look at my previous videos if you want to know the specifics on these and how good they are and what they are, because I did a bunch of them. But anyways, I have been dealing with a lot of crazy things lately, and trying to get all the things sorted out in my house, and that's just a craziness. There are boxes in my living room full of things, and I went down there, I was talking on the phone with my aunt this afternoon, and I'm in the living room, and it's echoing. It's the first time I've ever actually had it echo. Like, you're talking on the phone, and you're like, this is not feedback from the phone, it's just echoing, and I'm like, that's creepy. I'm like, I came to this house in 1990, and it was just crazy, and yeah, so being down there with all the boxes and everything all asunder is a little bit different. So, these are a couple items. Don't mind my cat. She's having an issue with having everything packed up and move around. So if you see her jumping around or doing stuff and me yelling at her, that's just me yelling at my cat. So anyways, I was low on a couple items that I needed, daily products that I do. I don't ever really go to the store anymore to go and buy my daily products, my over-the-counter things. I always get them from my company that I get, my Young Living company, because my body can handle it a lot better, and I trust them. And I know what's in my products, and I'm safe with them. I feel safe with them. I've done it for years. I know what they're doing. They're always trying to reformulate to make it even better sometimes, and it's awesome. So, like, my bathroom products, my cleaning products, like, anything over the thing, and I've felt a lot better, and I haven't had as many issues from cleaning those out and not having to deal with all the chemicals and the things because my body's like, and it reacts badly. So, first things first is basically we all need, to brush our teeth and everything. So I was out of this mouthwash for like ever. And it really helps, and it pairs beautifully with the whitening Thieves toothpaste, which I have, which I should bring in, but it's in the other room right now, and I'm not going to get up. But this is the Thieves Mouthwash. Now, this is way better. It doesn't have the alcohol in it, say like your other ones. It's got the Thieves blend, and if you notice the Thieves theme here, guys, you got to get the Thieves stuff. The Thieves stuff, The one thing I didn't get, which I probably should get, I'll probably get that in March, is the Thieves cough drops. Because those kick ass, and I haven't had those in a while, and I should have had them when I had the C a while ago, but didn't have them, so I had to use Halls or Ricola. But that's okay. We make do. But, so this is really cool. It's got the oil-infused stuff. You don't have to worry about if there's no poison control thing if you swallow it or whatever. Of course, don't swallow it on purpose. But basically, it's free from alcohol, synthetic dyes, and artificial flavors, because you never know what an artificial flavor is. And I have issues with dye, especially that blue one, because I had an episode when I had Captain Crunch berries. Yeah, and I was in the bathroom for a while, and TMI, it was not fun. So I learned then that I was allergic to the blue dye that they have in food. So, yeah, now I have to read labels and do all things. And actually, a lot of this, and me changing things around, is because I had to force myself to read labels and what's in things, which makes you realize what you're putting in your body, and it's not cool, and your body's reacting, which you didn't even know. So the second thing is hair care. So basically, I got, well, you can't really see it because it's nice in a thing, but it's shampoo. It's lavender shampoo. Now, if y'all know after you're getting the C, there is this thing going around that basically you're losing your hair because of an after effect of that. So lavender is very good for hair growth and making your hair very strong and supple and, growing it more. So I'm definitely going into a lot of the lavender stuff right now, and it also helps you calm down and stuff, so that's what I need a lot too right now. But I also know, don't do it too much, because when you do it a lot, then you get sleepy. So I save that for nighttime routine. So I'll save the hardcore lavender for the nighttime routine. But that's for another video. So anyways, these are 2 oils that I got that I use every single day, and I put a drop on my crown, to bring in more positivity, more manifesting positive things in our life, and focusing more on what I'm going to generate versus what's going on right now in my life. And I'm in that type of season where change is inevitable, and I'm like kind of just floating, and I don't know where I'm gonna land or how I'm gonna land, if I'm gonna land on my feet, if I'm gonna land on my butt, if I'm gonna like just gently tip down and be on my toes and then land. I'm just very in the up and down ether. So the first one that I use a lot is Abundance. And I was almost running out of this the other day, and I was just not cool about it. And I was like, no, this does have citrus in it. So if you're putting it on, put it on where the sun don't shine on your physical, body, or dilute it. But basically, even if you do it, you might have that. So I usually just put it on the crown, because it still does. I put 1 drop on my crown up here. And some days, on really bad days, I put multiple drops on, because I'm like, I want all the abundance, because this is crap today, and I don't know if I can handle it, but I still have to. Those days, guys. So I put a drop on my head, and I go through. On occasion, I'll just go through my chakras, and I'll put it on my chakras, all my chakra points. And then I'll just kind of work on it that way. But basically, Abundance, and I don't have the lighting right now to read it all off. Because I'm doing this kind of like spot in the moment. But it's got orange in it, which is citrus, frankincense, patchouli, which is the one they said about hippies, like the hippies used to smell like that. Clove, ginger, cinnamon, and black spruce. So basically, this is a really good combination. Citrus oils are really good for uplifting the spirit. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really a citrus person, but ever since all this crap has been happening to me, and I've had to deal with a lot of people passing and transitioning to the other side, and going home, basically to source, God, whatever. I've been using a lot of abundance to get my head out of that sad spot and to cheer me up, and to realign my system. And believe me, guys, not all days. It does not work all days. It works somewhat, but some days, you know, you have to do a lot more work with yourself and to just give yourself some slack, because some days are just going to be crap. And on those days is when I bring this oil out. I use this every morning too, but that's when I bring this oil out, and this is called Believe. And this is a really beautiful oil. This is a beautiful, beautiful oil, and I ran out of this one actually. And it's actually up there, and I ran out of it, and I'm like, every little drop, and I'd be like just sitting there just going, no, it can't be out of it. It doesn't want to open, that's funny. Come on. Gotta get the seal off. There we go. Even smelling this oil, I'm just relaxed. And now some people might not like the smell, but I like it because it's like you're in the woods. It's like you're in the pine forest, and you're just walking around in the woods. And that's what I like. In order to center myself, I need to be in nature. And during the winter, it's really hard for me because I can't go walk down to the creek or listen to the birds or hear like some water trickling in a thunderstorm or whatever. Don't mind this. I'm on medication for sinus issues and an iron deficiency thing, so I'm pairing that with all of this stuff too. So that's where I also agree with modern science and holistic science. So like I never do like strictly one or the other necessarily, because I believe there's room for everything, and a blending of the two I believe is the best course of action, because there is room for modern science. So I don't discount any of that stuff. I'm not like people that do that. And the cool thing about these oils is each blend is the smell is slightly different, because all the oils are grown individually. It's like each person is slightly different from another person. Like, you're not going to get two of the same exact plants, because if you get two of the exact same plants, that means they're chemically made or altered, and that doesn't give you the natural immunity or the natural, well, not immunity, but, you know, the support for natural, you know, health. So anyways, this one has got, see, the first one is Grand Fir. That's why I like it, because it's like you're out in the woods. Grand Fir, coriander, bergamot, frankincense, Idaho blue spruce, yangling, and geranium. So it's got kind of more of the flowery ones at the bottom, but it's still got them in it, but it's got more of the woodsy ones in it. And this really does, I sit here and I smell it, and I breathe it in, and I'm just like, okay, I can do this. It's kind of like when I put Valor on, and Valor is just like, you know, no matter what happens, you're going to be okay. And through all of this, with all the stress and all that other stuff creeping up in the back of my head and things like that, and my survival instincts getting turned on, and all me going, I don't know what's going to happen, this really does help to calm me down. So I'm glad I put this on anymore. So the last thing that I did, which was just kind of a thing, I needed to re-up when I take my Vitality oils. Now the Vitality line is a line of essential oils, which is exactly like the line that's not labeled Vitality, but the Vitality ones are FDA specific, so you can internalize them. So like your ones that you can cook with, the grass specified, they're good. You can look them all up. I'm not going to explain it right now. But basically, I had to get some more of these capsules, which I got as a fluke one time from a order that somebody just sent to me by accident, and I got them for free. And so they're little caplets that you can put essential oils in, like say clove. You can put the clove one for the Vitality one, and it's good for your mouth. Like, you ever hear going to the dentist, and then you, like when I went to the dentist and I got my wisdom teeth out, they had to pack it with clove gauze. Everybody knows about clove. Clove has got very good properties for helping the body and the mouth heal. So look up clove, and what the benefits are of it and how it helps different things. And it's really actually kind of fun. And you see, like, when I go into the Vidlers here, it's a little cute little store. Or anywhere else, Joe, you can get, well, I don't know if you can now, but you used to be able to get those, I call them mats, but they're like little things that you can put on your stove, and then you can put like your hot pan after it's on the burner on there, and it'll warm up the little mat, which has got little things inside of it. Like this one would be clove, little pieces of clove, so it warms up the clove and it acts as a natural diffuser. And then other ones were like lavender and different things that you could do in the kitchen with different spices. That's different things. Clove is very good for mouth things and stuff. You can also use it. I use it a lot for peppermint, because the Vitality Peppermint I use for my stomach and my digestive issues and supporting my gut flora and the bad things that are not supposed to be in my gut flora. I also have Life 9, which I don't have here right now, which I just ordered. But because I had to have it in a refrigerator, so I don't have it right now because it's got to stay cold, because it's got all the probiotics in it that you would need to support healthy gut flora. So I'm doing that too. But I can't take that right now because of me being on the antibiotic, because antibiotic and probiotic don't work. They will null themselves out. They will like cancel themselves out. So I'm waiting until I'm off this course of antibiotics from my doctor so that I can get on that, and it'll start the process of helping. Because apparently all of this, my issues personally, regardless of this stuff, has to deal with what I'm putting in my body. And that's really, really the point. I can't apparently do any kind of gluten, apparently, because apparently I just found out that I am gluten positive, like celiac positive. And that was the other thing, what I was going to come on here for, too, is talking about the fact that my blood test came back with being gluten positive, with having Sjögren's syndrome. It's a thing, look it up. And having anemia, which I've never had really anemia before, so we're trying to figure out that. And having a heart murmur, which they don't know why I got it or how I got it. I'm pretty sure the heart murmur was due to stress from the passing of my younger brother, and things like that. So, and the passing of my grandmother in 2020, and then my younger brother in 2021, and now my grandfather in the late 2021, November. So it's been a lot of stress on me. And I had the issues beforehand, and this just kind of exasperated it, but I put it off and put it off, put it off. So now I have to go get that looked at. And also they said, because of the positive celiac values in the autoimmune panel, I was flagged for having a couple other things, so now I have to go to a rheumatologist and get more tests done to clarify what I have or what I could have or whatever. So they said it could range anywhere from a diagnosis of any kind of autoimmune in that one kind of panel. So like I said, I got to get more tests done. It was my ANA. Before, when I had this done, my ANA was negative, so it wasn't as bad, but now this time around my ANA is positive. But like I said, it has to do with what I'm putting into my body. And I did it to myself. Without knowing, granted, but and without conclusive evidence by doctors, because the blood tests were never conclusive up until now. But after my brother passed, I got an inkling for pancakes, because he always used to eat pancakes. So I started eating a lot of pancakes, which is a lot of gluten. It's a lot of wheat. And I guess my body just went into overload, and finally it tipped it to the point where it was just so high that it triggered the blood test at the right time. So, because before that, I would never eat that much gluten. I'd go back and forth between saying, okay, I'm going to eat rice or whatever. So now I've got to alternate my diet. I've got to figure out what I can eat to keep me going, because now I'm working more. So I'm taking on more hours, because I got to find an apartment, got to figure out where I'm going to go. We're going to try to sell a house and all these things. All these stressors, are kicking in, and it's just kind of like, oh my God, what am I going to do? So I got to remain as calm as I can. I also do a lot of these things, like, I don't have it here right now, but my CBD tincture, I'll take that. And this CBD Muscle Rub, my cat actually I was in a meeting before this with my business people, and she jumped on my leg, and she scratched my leg because she was trying to get up here, because it's a different situation of where we're setting. Things are. just not used to it, and I immediately went to go get my CBD Muscle Rub to put on it to stop the pain and to make it so that it just calms itself down and it's good. You'd see my old videos on my feed and on my YouTube channel. If you follow my YouTube channel, it's all on there. When I was taking the carpets out of the house here, I would go and I would use, when I stubbed my toe and it was like all swollen, and immediately go to the CBD Muscle Rub. This one's not as strong as the other one I had, because for a while there they didn't have the stronger one. This one's only 300 milligrams. The older one that I had was 600, and I just got a new one which was 600 because it came back into stock. So I was really happy about that. Same thing with this. We didn't have the bottles for a while, so I had to really kind of, you know, put little bit in my hair for a while there, because we didn't have a lot of the other stuff. So it's kind of funny, because I'm like, no, I need it. It's so bad. Like, I don't want to go back to the chemical crap, because it's going to mess up my hair. Or it's going to mess up my immune system and my hormones. And a lot of this is also hormone imbalance because of all the hormone disruptors that are in everyday life and things. So it's a lot of stuff, but little things, one thing at a time. Like, every day having your Ninja Red just to start out, that starts it. It's awesome. Then, like, possibly changing it up for doing your Thieves toothpaste, your Thieves mouthwash, you know, getting your teethy all white and pearly, you know. And I did find that I do believe that the whitening toothpaste is my favorite now, because basically it whitens, and it just, for me, I need that personally with all the tea and stuff that I drink. So it just works naturally with me. Inner defense, constantly, every single day. You know, you don't have to do it all at once. You can just do one group at a time, 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time, whatever. However you want to do it. But I did find that all these products from the beginning, using even just the one lavender at night to help me sleep when I'm having all these issues, or being able to diffuse constantly, like stress away, constantly diffusing stress away because of all the crazy stuff going on. Now, granted, stress away also is a citrus oil. So if you were going to put it on your body, you'd want to put it where the sun don't shine, technically. I know it's sad, it misses the sun, but whatever. So, like, I can put it on the crown, I can put it on my wrists, but trying to put it, I've done it under my neck here, but when the sun hits it, it kind of gets a little bit of a red spot, which then I put my CBD or my lavender on top, and it's fine. Even, you know, anything like that, but usually I'll put it, like, on my chest, maybe here, or, you know, I'll have a necklace like this, and then I'll just put it in the roller on the bottom, because I love crystals and stuff. And this is a little roller, and then you can fill it up with whatever oil you want. Now, the one that's in here right now is quite strong, but it's One Heart, and I've been using it a lot. Actually, I used it the other day at a baby shower, and my mom, which I call her my mom now, which is my father's new wife, my father's wife, Lynn, she basically was like, oh, it kind of broke because the little thing on the top fell off of it, and it kind of had too much in it, and it was really strong, and it was too strong for her, because our oils are very concentrated, because they work like hardcore, because you only need a little bit. You don't need like all these big long ones and keep going to the store and buying more and all that stuff necessarily. You know, ours are concentrated. You don't need a lot of them, and they do more for you than, say, the other ones, because they're not diluted, they're not chemicalized, they're stretched or any of that stuff for profit or any of that crap. So, and I would know, because I'm super, super sensitive to freaking everything. Everybody keeps joking that I should live in a bubble because everything seems to affect me, except for these products, which are godsend. So I'm going to be also trying out a couple new things. I am also going to the March Beauty School, which I was doing beauty school for a little bit before, but then I kind of was like, this is really good, I like these products and stuff, but I'm not that safe in my system yet to be able to be focusing on the beauty products yet. Instead, I focus more on crystals, emotional uplifting, and just your day-to-day stuff. So I was going to set that aside. But this one, specifically, this March one for 2022, they talk about supplements, which is, I've never been in a beauty school where they talk about supplements, because that's really interesting. But they're talking about how you gotta have a beautiful inside first in order for your skin and your body to produce it outside, which makes sense, because with my spiritual thing, it's as within, so without. Makes sense. If you're not taking care of the inside of your body, how's your outside of your body going to deal with anything? So I'm excited about that. I will be sharing with you what happens with that one, and what I get. And then there's probably going to be a swag order with that one too. So stay tuned for the swag order. So that's going to be really, really cool. And I'm also doing a couple other different things. I just started another course to get a certification in my other holistic avenue to try to build my holistic resume, so I can start eventually, when I'm on my own officially and in my own like zone, I can start building a community and a side business on that, because that's really what I think Spirit and God is leading me to, which is kind of scary, because it's kind of scary putting myself out there like that and being like, everybody's gonna be like, oh, you're woo-woo, and it's like, no, it's all good, but, so, but I got Reiki attunement, so I've got the Reiki stuff, so I'm good with that. I feel energy, I'm an empath, it all works out that way. I've always been sensitive, I love crystals, it all works out. Tie-dye, you know, it's the thing. Going to gem shows, that's all cool. So anyways, and my gem mugs, my gem mugs, and my salt lamps, and my plant, my money tree, it all works out. But anyways, so, like I said, there's a lot of other different things going on. Hopefully, I'm still going to be here for a little bit until I can figure out where I'm going to be actually living. So there's going to be a little bit of changeover soon. If any of you really know anything, or anybody around East Road that's got an apartment that, I need somebody to come in or whatever, I do have a cat, as you can see. I might have to have the other cat too, depending on what happens, and all that stuff. But hey, if you know anybody that needs a tenant, I'm a great tenant, things like that. I also need to find a home for my dog, who's 14, and all these other different things. So yeah, hit me up on Facebook if you have any questions or anything else like that. Lots of crazy shit happening, and I know my life is full of freaking drama, but hey, it's all what happens when you're a star child and a person that's full of challenges that you have to surmount, so you can start shedding the light and being the way for others. Being the example that, even though there's hardship, you can come out on the other end of it. And for me personally, it does resonate with that source, that spirit source, and all that stuff. So yeah, and then actually at this new place, who knows about internet? Because I hope I can take my modem with me, but I have no idea. Or get another modem, or see whatever this stuff is. So I have no idea what's happening. I am just going by the seat of my pants, and every day is a different day. So I'm just like, okay, what's going to happen today? So I'm just like, and everybody knows me, I like to have a routine. And when my routine's not there, I get a little cuckoo. So these oils and everything here, and my healthy coping mechanisms that I'm using, are things that I can try to do together to do things, especially when I don't have my healthy coping mechanisms that are outside in nature. So I just want to come on here now that I had a couple minutes in between my craziness and update you with what I got and what's going on with my life, and trying to put it all together in a nutshell. I was going to do separate videos, but I decided I wasn't going to do that. So, alright, I'm going to get off, and if you guys have any other questions, I am here, yeah, I'm excited. I'm always excited. This stuff is awesome. Yay, believe. Oh, that was the other thing I forgot. I also got Digest, which can also be the Vitality Digest can also be put in the capsules for internal consumption. But this one I just put over my stomach when I'm not feeling good, and this has worked awesome for my stomach indigestion. Better than peppermint in some cases. So it helps me not feel like I'm gonna go to the bathroom and upchuck everything I ate. That I wasn't supposed to eat, that was causing the problem in the first place. So, and then this one is got, it's got tarragon, ginger, peppermint, juniper, fennel, lemongrass, and anise and patchouli in it. So that's a really, really good combination for getting your stomach all set up and calm. And I'm dropping things. So And my cat's getting scared. So I gotta go because I gotta go and calm down, and then I gotta go to bed because then I get up early in the morning and I gotta do other things and organize stuff. And so goes the life. But I figured I'd drop on here just before I went to bed and tell you guys what's going on and what I got. And stay tuned for next month, which is tomorrow, where I will be ordering different things. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for hanging on this long. And, yeah, if you have any other questions or anything, hit me up. I'm always here, even though I have a crazy-ass life and drama is going on. And, you know, I'm learning things and developing things. I'm always here to also talk to you guys, too. I see you guys' posts. I know Facebook's weird with how things are posted. I can't exactly say certain things that I want to say on Facebook because they censor a lot of stuff. So when I do videos like this, it's a little bit better because they can't really censor it as much as a post. I have already been in Facebook jail once or twice. So that's why I'm like, hey, if you want to, you know, keep up with me, hop on over to my YouTube channel. And it's the same name. It's Jennifer Lynn Hawley. It's Teal Angel 09. Same thing. So that I can do these videos and catch you guys up with what's going on if I ever get locked out of Facebook again. For one simple thing that I posted that basically got me flagged and I didn't even know about it because to them, I guess it was a post that could have elicited a riot or some shit. It was just a thing saying that basically when you have your own mind and you're not influenced by other people, you can't be controlled by other people. That's all basically said. But then, so I don't know. I get it, but like, weird. So anyways, I'm gonna go. Thank you guys again, and I kind of like this, and my squirrel's going, but I kind of like this setup over here with my little tree. I bought my little tree. I thought maybe a little tree would be cute. And it's a money tree, so I definitely need to grow my finances and get my business mind set, instead of my hobby mind, so to speak. And do something fun. I really do need to get more fun in my life because for the last 2.5 years, it's just been constant stress with taking care of Gramp and all the things I had to do with that, which I never thought I'd end up doing, and cleaning off his genitals and all the things that I really shouldn't have had to do, and dealing with that kind of stuff. So I plugged along, put my head down, just did it. You know, I lived here, did whatever I did, and yeah, I got through it, and now there's a different chapter starting. So which is very different, but that's why I got these oils, and that's why I got friends and my oily community. Oh my god, tonight sharing those stories, connecting with the girls, knowing that they were there for me no matter what. It's one of the best communities I've ever been in my life. They are there to support you. They, you know, if you need prayer, if that's your thing, they pray for you. If you need just comfort, they comfort you. They've had all sorts of different life experiences, so a lot of them have advice, you know, and an ear to listen, and, you know, it's just, it's so amazing, you know, and especially when you couldn't get together and do anything and stuff like that. It's just really, really cool. I'm very blessed to have the community, and that I wouldn't have had it if I hadn't have started my Young Living journey years ago. And I'm very, very grateful for it, because I've met a lot of people here around my area that I didn't even think I could. And from far away, different states. You know, California, Florida, Ohio, you know, you name it. So, really cool. Alright, I'm gonna get off. Everybody follow me over on YouTube, because, like I said, I don't know about Facebook with the weird videos and all that stuff. And, yeah, I will keep you updated with all the fun stuff that's now going to be developing in my life. And hopefully we can get some order going so that I'm not crazy and losing my mind. Because that's how I feel like almost every day now. But yeah, you know, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger, right? So I'm still here, we're still doing, I'm still plugging, and yeah, I got survival stories, right? I should write a book. I really should. I should write a book about all this stuff. Eventually, maybe I will, you know. But nobody else is getting the royalties. It's just going to be me. No, I'm just joking. Alright, I gotta go. I will talk to you all later. And, yeah, have a good evening. And enjoy the rest of your Monday. The last day of February. See you tomorrow in March. Alright. Looking forward to St. Patrick's Day. Hey, March is my month. It's green. Heck, yeah, I get to wear my green, woo! And I'm not a beer person, though, but I'm just green, though. But, alright, I gotta go. I'm mumbling, and I'm getting tired, you can tell, so I gotta go. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you all for watching, and, like I said, catch me on my YouTube channel. Alright, have a good evening. Bye.